it's a massaging action, and it's like people sit there and they try to, optimize the feed, optimize this, optimize that. Like, what is the point of sitting here optimizing the feed now when it's doing this well? We just want to pour fuel on this fire, and it will help every bit of advertising as well, right? Like, it won't just help the Google ads. So I'm not saying we do not go in and make profit optimizations, but the best use of the time now is actually just watching the budget pacing, watching the return on ad spend, and then going, let's increase. You can actually set rules in tools here. In bulk actions and rules, you can set a rule here that, if return on ad spend is X, budget is X, and it's spent, increase. You can do it. I like looking at it myself because, I enjoy it. And then too, you need to know what's happening in the account, but you can do scripts and stuff as well to notify you if you want to do it. There's a million ways you can do this. So you can see we didn't have that for 18 days, but in the bestsellers, that and dynamic search, which I've now since paused. The dynamic search, for some reason, just more recently, has performed more poorly. I'm going to try turning it back on, but you can see, look at these conversion rates, 10.49, 10.2, and the brand is 20.20, 32x ROI, and 20,000 of the sales. So it's like 15% of the sales are brand. It's not a big amount. I've excluded branded terms from shopping here. I've just been slowly excluding them, but they're not really coming up. It's not a well-known brand, and if it gets too much and there's too many brand in there, I'll just do a shopping remarketing campaign. I'm probably not even going to bother going to PMax at this point of time, because at $10 a conversion, it's really not worth it, right? These are a bit higher, but still they're profitable. And then brand 2.22. You can see the zombie SKUs wasn't doing too well, so I just paused it. So that's set up, but zombie SKUs for big catalogs are probably going to be needed. But as you can see, my process is really simple, guys. It's like increase the budget, get more products seen, branch out into other areas, or if you can't use shopping, get creative. I use standard search and dynamic search. The dynamic search scrapes your website, shows you, allows you to find lots of different potential products that are going to sell well. And look, we've got 100 conversions from that. Like, it's pretty crazy. Like, just to keep in mind, this is an Australian only store. Like, it's a very small population. And I can go through my agency account and even past clients where I've implemented this strategy, and they've had similar or even better results in some instances. I'd say this is a pretty on the higher end in terms of speed, but that's also because I now have the experience to go, well, I know what to do. And you've just got to trust that the process works, and it's not like, there's no mystery to this. There's only so many buttons you can press in here, right? So don't listen to all the stuff online where it's like, you've got to do this and this and this, and here's my 600,000 step workflow. It's really simple. Well, first of all, you want to make sure the ads are running, right? Like, that's the most important thing. Ads always need to be running. Products are approved. Ads are approved. And then daily, are we spending the full budget? And if we are we getting a good amount of sales? Is our return on ad spend within target? Let's increase the budget. I suggest, 5 to max 20% increases. But again, if things are going really well, you can crank it, but then just be prepared to drop it and crank it down as well. But yeah, I hope this has helped, guys. It's, this isn't a big brand. This is a small brand. And they're doing really, really well already. The client's quite happy. If anyone does want to know more about it or wants me to help them with their ads, I'm sure this person would actually give me a reference if you need as well. But I've got a lot of case studies just like this, even ones with multiple zeros at the end of the campaigns.